If you have ever been to the track, as car racing spectators call it, then you will understand that there are generally lots of racing fanatics around. Even on a sizzling hot summer's day when the sunshine is pouring down upon the spectator stands and the bitumen on the racetrack is on the verge of melting, folks still turn up in great numbers to see gymkhanas and races. Individuals can even show up to watch car rallies when it's raining and the car tires can be spewing up mud. This is all well and good, but what has enthusiastic motorsport spectatorship got in common insurance for cars? Okay, before explaining the link between motorsports and insurance for cars, we feel it important to mention that everyone who possesses a vehicle will probably be aware of the need to insure a car against collisions and theft, for example. It is basically impossible to make do without some kind of vehicle cover nowadays, what with the alarmingly congested roads and freeways most of us have to navigate on the way to and from the office every day, let alone the threat of vehicle theft and hijacking. This kind of thing is normally included in third-party, fire and theft policies and by comprehensive vehicle insurance policies, yet might not extend to damage to a car due to unusual situations. Participants in motorsports who own vehicles that they use specifically for auto racing and rallies, for instance, will have to acquire a specific kind of protection for these automobiles through insurers specializing in vintage and racing vehicles, because racing is not covered by regular insurance. Rally, racing and antique automobiles are categorized as special interest vehicles, hence there tend to be particular criteria in terms of insurance. Kit cars and muscle cars, including vehicles that have been customized for auto racing, likewise often belong to this category. Ironically, it's thought that a lot more could go wrong during transporting or routine maintenance of a car used for auto racing, for instance, than when it is literally racing, hence much of the coverage for racing cars is related to damage taking place off the racetrack as opposed to on it. Lots of the fans who watch motorsporting events are car lovers who have modified their own vehicles to a certain extent so as to improve the performance on the road. However, these people tend not to use their street cars to compete in free-for-all quarter-mile competitions, for instance, as it places unnecessary wear and tear on engines, and car tires especially. They go to the racetrack to observe other motorists, as it would just be too expensive for them altogether to race using their personal vehicles. With regards to insurance for cars that have been customized with spoilers, turbochargers, high-performance exhaust systems and by lowering the suspension, etc., the premiums tend to be more than for unmodified cars due to cost of repairing this equipment. For those who own a modified vehicle, it's prudent to mention the modifications, even if it will become necessary to spend more than one normally would to insure a vehicle. Share this video and subscribe us for more auto insurance videos.